Alright, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hiphopcore podcast, our third episode. And today we brought, of course, somebody new, and for the first time, not somebody that is known within the crump scene. He's not a crumper at all. So that's bringing something interesting. I want to introduce none other than Lionel, a.k.a. Mr. Snakee. What's up, bro?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Nice. Just for people that may or may not know you, who are you? What do you represent? And what's your purpose in this dance?
For the people that don't know me, my name is Lionel, a.k.a. Snake from Pigeons crew. I'm a battle dancer. Nowadays, I'm making theater pieces about Indonesian culture and roots. Mostly ook active with drawing.
Okay.
Yeah, drawing anime, etc.
That's dope. I actually did not know that. That's dope. No, that's dope. So what have you been working on these days? You say you make a piece about Indonesian culture.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, that's a piece about me and my little brother. It's like a personal piece. We're experiencing what it's like to be Indonesian, but also Moluccan, and also having the Islam with us. Because we are I don't know how to say it, Islamic? Yeah, Muslim, yeah. Shit. We're Muslim also. So we're finding a way to also fit in the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's really a journey.
Is that like really different to be like Muslim as an Indonesian person instead of like Arabic?
For me, not so. In the Netherlands, every Indonesian almost is like Christian here. Like the most of the Muslims are really in Indonesia. So when I'm there, it's like totally fine with me. But here you have a lot of people from different ethnicities. So it's like really trying to fit in. But it's working, but also not.
Okay, cool. And I saw also you went to Indonesia recently.
Yeah.
You've stayed there for how long?
I think almost 1 month.
A month.
Yeah.
And what was noticeable for you there, especially within dance culture there, instead of here in the Netherlands?
It's amazing because they really like foreign dancers. Even if you're from there, they really like it because you have a certain knowledge, but also a different approach in dance. Because they have a lot of teachers there that are really old school, really old school, following the book.
Okay.
So it's very, very rare for them to see dancers who move differently and approach music differently.
Then would you say it's less artistic over there? More like straight from the root, or like is there room for like the artistic expression?
I think there is room, but they didn't find a way yet to do it. To approach that side of dance. I think maybe the opportunities of getting foreign people to Indonesia is like the tricky part.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you want to work there, you also have to, for instance, I have to apply for a different visa, like a working visa. That's like last year and went in. So that's also a little big of a deal because it's quite expensive for them.
The visa is more expensive. Okay.
So you have to get like more fee.
Okay.
Back. So
that's hard.
Because it's not that kind of rich of a country. Of course, they have more struggles, but I don't know how that comes.
Okay. Would you say their scene is like still young, developing, which compared to the growth that the Netherlands has had and where it is now, would you say their scene is still young?
I wouldn't say young, but I would say it's difficult because Netherlands is like a small country. We get it like on the other side in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like there, if we go to other cities, maybe 2 hours with a flight. So it's more expensive, and if you wanna, like for instance, pioneers are at certain parts of Indonesia,
Yeah.
but they live really far apart of each other. So that's the big trouble.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Like, and then where did you stay exactly in Indonesia?
I stayed at different locations. First stop was Jakarta. Then I went to Yogyakarta, Bali also, and then back to Jakarta. Yeah, those are like the main cities where the dance scene is breathing. Like
Okay.
there were very good dancers there, even though it's basic but the foundation they really got it.
Okay.
It's good to see.
Because actually, the battle I saw you do on like social media, the one you won, was like open styles.
Yeah,
I like the scenery of there, like the decor was like looked really like high level,
yeah,
like really, like screens and stuff.
Yeah.
Really big actually.
it's crazy. They really put effort into the promoting the event. That's one thing that's certain. They keep promoting it. But then the second battle I win, that was like amazing. That was like a woman owns a basketball stadium, but also the dance events, she holds it in there. So
Oh.
yeah, but the place was amazing. Vibe was amazing. Judges were amazing because they had Loose Joint, Empty Pop, and Hero as judge.
Actually,
So that was crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then
So
my
that-
assumptions was correct. It's
Yeah.
high level.
So they're trying to how do you say it? They're trying to invest in the culture.
Okay, that's amazing.
By
Yeah,
getting the pioneers of different countries
that's the best.
or
Yeah.
people that are popping like they are in the shines right now. They
Yeah.
really get those kind of people.
But getting into that now that I didn't even know those were the judges. Like, how does it feel to do like a battle and in another country? Apart from the fact that you're Indonesian yourself,
Yeah.
like you're like looking at it from like a dancer scene's perspective. You're from the Netherlands, essentially. So how is it to win a battle like that with those judges?
Oh, that's crazy. But those judges were on a different event.
Oh, it was on a different.
Yeah,
event.
that was on a different event. But it was really the like for instance, they already knew Pigeons, the judges. So I had like
Oh, okay,
I had to
yeah.
prove myself more if I belonged to them or not. So they were very picky in that.
Okay,
But that's
okay.
good because I like it when judges judge too hard because I have a certain name or or in a crew or something like
Affiliation.
that. Yeah. It has to be, otherwise it gets too easy. You have to be judged like strictly, I think.
Yeah, more. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
held to a higher standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that too. Is it like? But how did they react? Because you say they really like foreigners and more the out of the box kind of style, which your style is. Like you literally dance like what your name is. You dance like a snake. So
Crazy.
So how did they react to your style? Like the people, the judges, whoever.
They were amazed. Like I went there and they really lift me up with their hands and feet. Like it's amazing. They're really humble. They want to know. They want to jam. They want to see you as much as you can because you have a certain knowledge. But also, they love the vibe of meeting people from abroad. It's really an open country. It's really warm. I suggest everybody to go to Indonesia. Like last time Jordi went there.
Just
Just a couple weeks ago. I saw his Instagram. I was like, whoa, they're investing. But yeah, it's the vibe there. It's amazing, especially towards foreign people. That's good.
Okay, that's good. So you would say like that's the way for them to like grow up, like
Yeah.
elevate their own scene.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, because they watch everything. I asked for one battle. Do you know this battle? Oh yeah, I watched it a couple of times. I was like, oh,
A couple
okay.
of times.
Yeah, because they know which events in Europe are like popping right now, like summer dance, also culture of hype and hope. Then the crump battle in France.
The illest.
Yes, they like that.
Yeah.
The crump was like that. I was like, oh, okay. They were like, yeah, that guy. Oh, Bruiser this, Bruiser that. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so you know.
Yeah, sometimes I'm amazed by that too. Like how much more some other countries are invested because their scene is like either so distant from like the rest of
Yeah.
the world because it's not easy for them to travel or they're just beginners. Like also people from Italy. I went to Italy like in August. Yeah, in August. And then since then, every time I see the people from Italy, they're like, "Oh, so
That's
they're just
crazy.
so warm about it." And the fact that we bring that Low Move brings over like Quest and
Yeah.
Yordi, even Chosen, like that amazes them so much that they're just like happy to see you the whole time, which is a
Yeah.
strange feeling. I think you felt the same
Yeah.
way in Indonesia. So yeah, that's really, really, really dope. Oh yeah, but touching on the other subject, because you named a couple names like Pigeons Crew and that you're in the scene for a while now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I want to dive deeper in your dance journey because I know you for like at least 10 years.
Plus 10,
10,
plus.
yeah, 10 plus
years.
at
Yeah,
least 10 years minimum.
I saw all your different hairstyles.
Yeah,
I saw it all.
you saw it all. You saw it all. So I want to get to know more about how you started dance from to where you are now, because
Wow.
it has to have like, because my dance journey has a lot of changes in them and zigzags. So I'm interested about yours.
Yeah, I danced late. I was like 18.
Oh,
I'm 31 now. I think my first mentor was a choreo guy, was Thijs Huizer.
mhm.
Then he introduced me to his friend Miguel Capel. And he offered freestyle classes.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. He was so motivated by me. He said, you were gonna be there.
Yeah.
Now he's like cameraman for International Dance League. He's the cameraman of that event.
Okay.
And after that, it was Shay.
Yeah.
After 2 years, I went to Shay, Latukolan. I went to freestyle classes there with the Pigeons crew.
Yeah.
That was the most hardest thing in my life, I think. I think I stopped dancing for a year after that because it's because I didn't saw myself grow at a certain point.
Oh, okay.
I was sure I was getting a lot of information and techniques and etc. But I wasn't happy with the development of my style,
okay.
my approach.
In what way?
I think it was not satisfying anymore. Like I went to training and I didn't get a spark or something like that. And that went for a year.
Like you didn't feel yourself
I didn't
at all.
feel it at all.
And also, when watching back footage, you're not satisfied.
I was
even
like,
then.
what the fuck is this crap? Oh, I didn't know if I can swear or something.
We can bleep that out. It's no problem. Be free. Be free.
Yeah, I was very insecure.
Free speech, man.
No, I was really insecure in that part. I was like, okay, because there were another generation coming of young cats, 13 years old, beating everybody's asses. I was
Mhm.
like, oh shit. And I was like 18 then, and when I was 20. So I stopped for a year.
Okay, but I want to like hold that because it's like also it's like an important message you're giving now
Oh,
for
shit.
people that growing in the dancing, like
Ah,
because there's also people like you know me, I've been doing this for a while, and my
Yeah.
teacher judged every battle, and I went through the pre-selection like maybe 5 times in the first 6 years. Like
yeah.
it's not that many. So I want to dive deeper in more of like the development of the fact that
Yeah.
you weren't satisfied anymore. What satisfied you, and what dissatisfied you, essentially.
What satisfied me was like really the crew. After Shay's class, after that I stopped. I went back to Shay's class, and then I met Imauri, Kid Lock,
Mhm.
yeah, and we went to training after Shay's class at Rotterdam Centraal,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the moment that Pigeons Crew started right there,
Yeah.
and I got so motivated because in my head I was like, I have to train. I don't want to let the others down. I don't want to keep it down. I don't want to be the baddest of the crew or something like that.
Yeah,
So I had to level up like quickly. Also,
That's a hard
Bro.
bar to set for yourself.
that was hard, but it kept me motivating because at a certain point, I had to prove myself more, like for crew battles, but also like battles in general, 1v1, 2v2. I had to prove myself. Like, okay, it's a long journey with your own style, approach, how you want to call it. Then after that, Hassani and Argo came, and it went clearer. I also started doing some house classes from Wesley. I also did some break classes, but hip hop stayed like
The main.
stayed like the main. I don't know. I don't know if it's the people or something like that, but I don't know. It's really in the heart.
But would you say like also the name Pigeons crew, like when that came up, and I think one of the first main wins was like SDK, if I'm correct, like the crew battle.
No.
When y'all came out first?
No. First battle was in Tilburg. That was the next step.
Or that's the first battle
That
y'all
was the
won as a crew?
No, that was the first battle of the whole crew.
Oh, ever? But y'all won?
No, we did not.
No?
No. We were like, okay, we went second. Okay, let's try another one. So we went to Utrecht. There we won it. Our second battle as a crew.
Oh.
That was like, okay, we have to be serious now. We have to go abroad. Okay, so then came, I think, the first international battle that we won was in Germany. It was a battle of P-Dog, I think,
Okay.
at his old location of Dog Fam. I thought it was like a stripper place because you had glasses around the wall and etc. And there was the battle. I was like, okay, this cannot be true, but it was. And after that, after the battle, it was a church room. I was like, what?
There's no way.
I was like, what? So he sold the room for being a church, I think, because we were sleeping also in that room. But we didn't have the bus back, so we had to stay a day longer there. But then people came. He told us the day before, people can come tomorrow, but he didn't said how early. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and we got patted on the shoulder for, you have to go.
Yeah.
But not by Peter, but by the people that
came after.
Yeah.
No. And he was like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, but he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. It was strange, but we won, so I was happy.
Yeah, I feel that.
Also, Christmas time, so everything was beautiful there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Crazy. What city in Germany was it? Like, not Düsseldorf, like there.
Duisburg?
Duisburg, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like close to Arnhem. That's the only thing I know. It was close to Arnhem. I think that's Duisburg.
That's dope.
Yeah. But after that, then came SDK, like the big battles came.
Yeah.
And then everybody knew Pigeons, like everywhere. And then we got a lot of competition, and then more competition, and then more people wanted to battle us. I was like, okay, now it's getting serious. Now I have to level up for sure. Because I don't want to be that guy of Pigeons from, Pigeons lost. Because if one person lost, it's the whole crew lost.
It's the whole crew, yeah.
If one person from the crew wins, it's a win for us.
It's a win for all. Yeah, I can see that within y'all as a I wouldn't say a cipher, a crew. Like when I see y'all do like crew battles, especially all style, y'all are the most unserious people. The most prepared, unserious people that I can see. Y'all just fooling around. I can remember one time I saw like y'all did the culture of Hype and Hope, the crew.
Oh shit! The gold edition.
The gold edition. Hey, that one you was like with all of y'all almost.
Yeah.
Except for Luciano in the seat or something. Oh no, he was there. He was there.
Yeah, I was also not in it. But no, I was in Indonesia that time.
Oh,
yeah, I go often.
No, that was almost all of y'all plus Joel.
Yeah.
And then I saw like in the Luciano lost his shoe, he catched it, and everybody was just laughing about it, and then it just got hyped for no reason.
Yeah.
Like that was just so funny to see y'all do that. And in every battle that's the case. Or when y'all maybe it's a 5 versus 5 or 3 versus 3, and then there's other people behind y'all watching y'all from the crew. And then y'all do something stupid and everybody just gets on the floor like y'all participating. Like that's super dope to me actually. Like to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the crew part that's the most important. Like standing with your people, feeling their vibe, because there's an energy you can't fake that.
No.
If they're standing behind you, you will feel them. Also, yeah, crew battles is always fun with each other. We often go to crew battles, and then, like for instance, our opponents is like foreign. We talk Dutch to them. Yeah, we say like, you like this, don't you? In Dutch, but they say that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if my
Yeah, that's funny.
that's just the fun part. Like dance is also fun, especially I think fun in battles is great, but you also have to attack at a certain point. Like
Yeah.
for instance, there are a lot of battles where, don't mind me, but it's too wavy. It's like exchange for me.
Yeah. And
I don't find that a battle. A battle has supposed to be bring energy. It has to bring the energy has to be turned over to the crowd. Has to be turned over to the judges. They have to feel what you feel. But nowadays it's like, okay, the skill level is there. Don't get me wrong. The skill level of people is crazy. The athleticism, crazy. But I miss the attack.
like
Sometimes.
the real street.
Yeah.
The
And I
street.
think Crump in that has Crump and Breakers are way ahead of like hip hop styles or house styles.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say ahead. I want to say stayed in there, like kept it like that. Because
true.
Because hip hop had that as well. I wouldn't say the same for like house. House is different, but like popping is the same. Also coming from the street. Then also locking is a little bit less, but it has its own way. Like if I look at like Joshua, for example, crew member of yours, also he doesn't attack in an attacking way, like in a violent way. He keeps it funky. He keeps it like I'm more smooth than you. He wants to be like the most fly.
Yeah.
And I think that's a different way of battling, too.
Ah.
Like just being, it's a different way of being taunting your opponent, like being annoying, kinda.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want to do. Because you have also like crumpers or hip hop dancers that's just goofy. That wanna be like nitpicking you the whole time, poking you. So where for you would then be the line between what's battling and what's exchanging?
For me, battling, I think when your opponent match your level, then you're battling. So really, like if you feel your opponent and it's getting tense, like you had battles where the opponent like really tensed. Exchange for me is like a cipher. Like sometimes I think of battles and I see battles and I think that's a cipher. That's not a battle.
Yeah.
It's like exchanging, and etc. And it can be good also. But if you got that, like the whole top 16 is like exchanging,
then it gets boring to a certain point.
It gets boring.
Would you say that there is a place or like a different kind of event where that's acceptable? Instead of when that's the concept, like same but different, like that's the whole concept to exchange?
I think the battle what I saw was in France of Sons of Wind Zone. I think that one. Everybody was like really hip hop, was exchanging. I don't think that. Of course, there could be a couple of battles there that were fire.
Yeah.
But I think the theme, like in general, there is like exchanging with each other, leveling up also, but at a, I don't want to say slow pace, but like more smooth, more chill vibe.
Yeah, like like they dance,
like a mellow vibe. Yeah. Like for instance, if you go to France and there is a battle in Sarcelles, then it's straight up heat. It's in a gym. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, the Royal Rumble battle. When it was what? What's it called? Where he was a guest.
Oh, Royal Rumble. Oh
yeah, Royal
my
Rumble
god,
battle.
that was an experience. I was like, okay, I'm with heavy hitters right here in the cage.
That lineup that you was in.
I was shaky. Don't get me wrong. I saw that Rubik's. I saw the Rain. I saw P-Dog. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I was super glad for you actually when I saw you in that lineup.
Yeah?
I was like, yeah, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a great experience also. that moment. I was like, okay, I'm getting closer, but I have to do more. Especially when I see the capability of other dancers during that event, I was like, wow, okay, I have a lot of more to learn.
Yeah.
Like battle presence or the aura vibe, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of pressure also because it's like the stage is small, but where the public can sit and etc. is big. It's crazy big.
Yeah. But because they close you in.
Yeah.
You don't let the energy go.
I was shaky as fuck. I was really shaky, but
that was also like a Royal Rumble type battle. Like it was in the cage, similar at the same time.
Yeah.
And then just one fell off.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
every time. So you had to level up. It was a crazy feeling.
How far did you make it?
Not even the first round.
Oh, not even first.
Not even first round. I was trying my best, but then I saw Doya's round. I saw Rubik's round. I was like crazy. This is the level that I want, but then in my own way.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming back. Then we can talk again.
Yeah, we can talk again. No, but that's good experience though. Like
to
put yourself within that heat, different kind of space, environment, just to see how far you can come. And what you need to work on. What's the difference between you and the next level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I also learned a lot of crumpers there. I was like, oh shit. Because they were really at each other.
Yeah.
Even the trash talk was crazy. I was like, damn, okay. Don't have to bring that. Talking about, you danced the whole year the same shit. You won only because it was injured and shit. I was like, damn, okay.
Damn, bro.
It's the energy that gives energy. It's amazing. Okay. It's really amazing. I think also hip hoppers should also get back on the street. Like, I live in Hoogvliet, so sometimes I see you guys like practice there on the parking lot. That's crazy.
Oh, actually, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
But I think that's the vibe we also need for hip hop, like just going back to roots.
Yeah,
like it all started.
Yeah, Crump is a great example of that. That's like a style that has never not had a session on the street. Like even the big events like EBS, Illest, they make sure they have a place nearby where you can session and we bother nobody. Yeah. But it's just outside.
It's crazy.
And then if you want to call out. And if you want a session, just session.
Yeah.
Like, and the hip hop needs that more. But I do think that it's like a good gesture that a lot of like events also have like club nights.
Yeah.
That's like more hip hop to me than just a street session. It makes sense because that's like part of the root of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So I think that in that case, dancers do like a good job where they can to like also bring like dance back to the clubs and stuff. Like like the greatest example for in the Netherlands is Summer Dance Forever. Like the whole Paradiso is filled with dancers and then just some people that are just there at the club. Yeah, and then they're just like amazed and everybody's dancing and the music is great. It's not the same thing you hear every week in the same club. You go and hang out like. That's like one thing that hip hop is doing correctly, but also like street sessions could be happening more.
Yeah, the club. Yeah, I had that in Sweden. A lot of that after every day there was a club session. That was crazy. The hip hop weekend. Oh, it's like a whole week or something like that. So they bought my ticket. They bought my stay. So we went with the crew there, and every day we went out.
Was that the year that y'all won the
showcase? Yeah. That was also amazing feeling. Showcase. We never did that.
No, y'all actually never did that.
No, but it's cool because we have like two choreographers that are on high level, like Luciano, Lies. So they could, show us the ropes how we supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And also the locking parts from Kid Lock, etc. And popping parts from Nea.
Yeah.
And fusing together, but it was really great experience.
Is that like important to y'all that y'all like learn each other's styles?
Yeah, that's what a crew is supposed to do. If you want to be an all-star crew, you have to learn each other's styles. You have to level your crewmates.
Kind of that you elevate each other.
Yeah. I think that is like crucial if you want to be a successful crew, but also kick it far as a crew.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've seen in the couple of years that I'm dancing, a lot of crews coming together, but also breaking off the crew. Oh yeah, the crew doesn't exist anymore. Oh yeah, this doesn't. Yeah, and it's mostly also because of people lacking with dance or boyfriend, girlfriend, or etc. I'm like, okay, is that really the reason you should break a crew? if you like get along with each other, know each other, you know how somebody will react if you say something or something like that. I think that's essential. Spend more time with each other. Not only represent, only also be a fam, be a collaboration or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what's holding us down. Also, as dancers, is like the crews
That
in Holland.
like that we don't have enough, or that they're not.
We don't have enough, but also why some people abroad don't know anybody from the Netherlands, because we have sickest dancers in here.
Yeah, true.
But most people will know that if those person go abroad or they win a certain battle or which crew they represent.
Yeah.
I think for us, when it went better is because Pigeons got the name.
Yeah.
Because first we were solo, so people know some.
Yeah.
But now as a group, like for instance this podcast with you, you have a base, you have a following, I have a following.
Yeah.
Now everybody will.
Now everybody will know.
Yeah, I think that's essential.
Okay, cool. That's dope. And also like for y'all as a crew, how much is like being a dancer nowadays, being like the center of like how important is it that how important is your dance to your crew? Like from them to you. Like not even in the way that you ask them for help, but in the way that they're just giving you advice, or they're just like, yo, you can do this, you can do that. Maybe try this, maybe try that.
Yeah, some people see that as attack. I see it as feedback. If you know your crew well, you know they want to help you. That's like they're helping you to level up at a certain point. They're helping you to get there with them. It's not like in our crew. It's not like okay, one stays behind. Of course, we all have certain ways of thinking, also certain interest in what kind of battles we want to do and what kind of battles we don't want to do. But as you have to see it as feedback. Like for instance, I had a conversation and somebody said, "Okay, go to that battle. Mm-hmm. That will do you good."
Yeah.
And I went to the battle and it did me good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It went, yeah, you just have to listen because your crew has to supposed to know you best out of all the dancers that are alive or you're jamming with, or you know, those are the people that know you best because you have to see them more than just 1 or 2 days in a week.
Yeah.
They know you, they know you can do it, so that's why they say it to you.
Okay.
So, and like I said, some people can take it as advice and some people see it as an attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think, to be honest, like when I was younger, I saw that as an attack. But
yeah,
that's like the thinking stage of mine. I was a little bit ignorant. I was a little bit too closed off. I don't want anybody advice because I came back from a year not dancing.
yeah.
Not thinking good enough, and then somebody has to complain about my approach in music. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I don't want to hear that. But after that, I was starting to realize, okay, they're just helping. They know me, so I should just follow it. I should try to look at it.
Would you say like people's ego or like ignorance or like even like maybe coping towards listening to somebody's advice? How much do you think that is that holding people back? Like especially from the people you maybe know, sometimes you see them at events maybe. Like if somebody like dances the same way makes the same mistakes essentially for like 4 battles in a row that you see them, what would you say that's the most important thing that holds somebody back then?
I think, like most of the people stay on the safe lane.
Mm-hmm.
They stay on, okay, I can do this, I can do this. But you have to think outside of that. That's why I don't dance like other people, because I want to do my approach. This is how I feel. This is what I want. Just think outside of the box. Like, also, I notice some people dance with certain judges in the seat.
Yeah.
I'm like, you never danced like this before. Is it
Yeah,
because you want to impress them, or is it because you just want to go through the pre?
Yeah. Would you then not count that as battle tactics?
That's a battle tactic, but I think, in my opinion, you can also do that with your own approach. Of course, you can use some of those tools, but you don't have to erase your whole identity like like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I get that you want to get your name, or you want to approach a certain way, or you want to go through the pre, hit the top 8, hit the top 4, maybe even win the battle. Okay, but even if you win the battle, are you happy because you danced different, or are you happy because you won? Or I don't think you should be happy at all because you let yourself down.
Yeah, because it's like you didn't even do that.
Yeah, it's like somebody else did that, not you. Somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm like, but yeah, if they feel that way, who am I to judge? It's just an opinion. So yeah,
Do you then also feel like maybe people, because we're freestylers, do you think that people may use, like, in these days of battle tactics and battling becoming more of a mainstream thing slowly, that people focus too much on the battle tactics or like combos? Or
I think the only reason you should really invest in battle tactics is in a crew battle.
Okay.
Because you have so many different personalities. You have to answer it. Even when you're second, your crew has to answer.
Yeah.
Then you can think for, okay, what if we do this? What if this one guy goes, he's a breaker, he can outshow them or something like that. I think solo you can also do that. You can think of, okay, I can do this better than my opponent, this and that. But it has to be like
Organic.
Yeah. Don't has to be like forced or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, solo, is it harder? I think, is it solo harder for using battle tactics? I don't know.
In the sense of what you're saying, like if somebody goes first,
Yeah.
this guy goes, you go. This guy goes, like it's necessary kind of. This kind of music plays, you go. But yeah, what you say, like in a 1v1, it's you can only go off of the person that the organization puts against you, and it's the only person you battle. But to me, yeah, it's more of like, then the battle tactic for me is just I take what I see you lack, and I try to use that if I think I can do it better than you, and I just try to skip a little bit of what somebody else does better than me. Like I wouldn't just do like ground moves against you. Like that's stupid. Like my ground moves aren't that advanced. Like I have a better chance of standing up because now I create like a bigger gap between the two of us, because you use ground moves a lot, and if you don't use them or rarely use them, that makes it like more obvious to judge.
Yeah.
And also the battle tactic is just to get like in your opponent's head, maybe like if they crash, like when your round is, then you can make fun of the fact that they crashed, or you do a crazy move yourself and you stick landed, and then in that way it is. But apart from that, I don't think there's much of a battle tactic apart from just showing yourself your skills on the music, because you cannot always like prepare yourself for what you're gonna do. You can't pick the music, you can't pick your opponent. You only got a minute, and you don't really know how much longer that minute goes on. So
yeah, that's true.
there's nobody checking your back for that. You just only hear that 10 seconds left. That's the only thing you got as a parameter. So yeah, apart from that, I don't think it is. Yeah. If is there also like talking like about crews, like you say, some crews stop fast or they just get together quick, whatever. Is there something like that you see, or like maybe in your own experiences? I don't know if you've been in many crews before, but if there's something that is universally important to what a crew needs to like even sustain, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it's the connection. Because nowadays, a lot of people that win battles or came far through the battles are forming a crew without even knowing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you can get to know each other in the progress of being a crew. But yeah, I've seen a lot of crews like broke up because they went too fast. Because somebody is hot, somebody is like really winning, etc., is on a streak, and they're forming a crew. That's not what's supposed to be. You have to communicate first, even know each other's last name, like for instance, or each other's birthday.
Like you should already have a connection beyond dance.
Yeah.
Because the connection of dance is not enough.
Yeah. I think that, like you said it, it's not enough. It's really not enough. Of course, there can be skills, etc. But if it doesn't match, it doesn't match.
Yeah.
You don't have to force it.
No, actually, you don't know.
It's, yeah, like that. If it lacks, don't do it. If it feels good and you see progress and you meet up with each other like 2-3 times a week, it's getting good. Okay, do it. But also maintaining the crew is like really underestimated. It's like knowing each other's boundaries, religion, culture.
Yeah.
You have to be, it has to be noticed by everybody, by the crew. Like for instance, I have a lot of Muslim crew members or a lot of Suriname crew members. So we have to learn each other's culture, also religion.
Yeah.
I think also the way we speak, like if somebody talks a lot of shit, we
Collectively.
Yeah.
Like
we
no
try
chill.
to approach it in a certain way that kind of person likes it.
Yeah.
And finds it fine to get feedback, and then we transfer it.
Okay. What then would your advice be for somebody that maybe is a loner or somebody that's just starting in the scene and they feel like they need like a crew or a circle around them to like help them elevate, or just to feel like they're maybe a part of the scene more instead of just their skills, or maybe their skills are not even there yet to do actually when it comes to having a crew or people around you?
I should say, get to know yourself first.
Okay.
After knowing yourself, you know definitely what you're capable of. If you do battles like for yourself and not for anybody, that's good. Because at a certain point, the crew comes from its own.
Okay.
Other people will suggest it. Other people will like to approach you. That's how Pigeons started. We went to class for Shay's class. Everybody was there every week. We got to know each other. We were chilling. After that, hey, let's train after class. So it's come naturally. And then after that, James and Imaudi went to 0229 battle.
Okay.
They told each other from Pigeons crew. Because there were a lot of pigeons on Rotterdam Central. So that started as a joke.
Then now you're even taken seriously by a joke. That's funny.
After winning international battles, it was like, okay, now we can't break up because the name is now internationally known. And it got worse. More crews noticed. Like Justicier crew noticed. Even Locking crew noticed. Oh yeah, Pigeons. So it's good. That's a good feeling. Like that's hard work paying off.
Yeah, it is.
And that's all because it went natural.
So I want to talk about more about like the battle scene, because we know each other from there.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just for me. It's also like important to talk about it. myself, I try to invest a lot in like the elevation of the scene, like with content like this or whatever. How much you think in terms of like professionalism, like you think the scene has grown the most?
It has grown like really a lot because there were more people learning their styles.
Okay.
I think also the pioneers of Holland has, like when I started with dancing, the pioneers were also dancing, so I couldn't ask too much because they were also developing their style.
Yeah.
And now there's more capability of younger people, younger generations to ask the pioneers for help. So I think that's why also the scene is more growing. Bijvoorbeeld like Dimension, he has now Hype of Hope Dojo, a lot of members, but they're all growing because he has more time.
Mm-hmm.
But now he has also find a way with having a child, battling abroad still, but he also takes his members with him.
Yeah.
So that's like also a good example for how it's supposed to be.
Do they feel like the battle scene, like how it is today, still is true to the roots of the culture of battle dancing? Except for the way you maybe we go about it, like it started like kind of just squashing beef, and then it got to like, no, I'm hotter than you, got hotter than you, and now we're here. Like,
yeah, it's evolving.
Yeah,
I think it's really evolving. Like I heard stories of breakers that got challenged on the street, and they have to like 5 against 1. They had to battle, otherwise you was whack.
Yeah.
Whole crew is whack. That happened in Rotterdam, by the way. But that's not here right now, and I think I think because I grew up and I listened to those stories, that's why battle for me is different than battle for most people now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard those stories.
Yeah.
That's why I miss that. The hostility.
Yeah.
Like the real fire. Also the music is changing like crazy.
Yeah.
It's from like really from hip hop to beat smoothly. And that's why this style hip hop is also evolving. And the only way I think is like evolve with it. So everything around it has to evolve also with it.
Yeah, because I asked that question also because like in Krump, I feel like not every Krumper that's hot nowadays like can dance to an old school track, honestly. Because the Krump actually almost only plays new school or the latest.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no throwbacks, there's no like more up tempo Krump. It's all the all the new school stuff, and I feel like that's what we are missing. But also like it will expose a lot of people to where they can't.
The weaknesses.
Yeah, their weaknesses because Krumpers nowadays, like we don't dance always from the root anymore. Like sometimes, like to me, like sometimes actually stupid stuff is like more hot than purity of Krump, and not necessarily that and at the end of the day, it doesn't really reflect on the top level people, because I feel like the people that's really on top, like a Bruiser, Sniper, No Script, even my teacher Quest, name them, that Freezer also, like they are representing that and they can do that, but they also come from like an area they started when those type of music was still relevant. Even when I started, it was kind of still relevant. But I feel like there's a lot of people that just dancing from their arms, they dancing for tricks, and also they're just like stiff in their movement.
It's crazy.
To where when you have to be more up tempo and bounce more, actually, they will slip on that.
That's
and choke on the
crazy.
beat. Because also Mio came here for Freedom City this year, and he gave a workshop, and he started by giving like a clowning warm-up, kinda. Like he was like, yeah, this is what I used to do before I was crumping, just on school and stuff. And he just gave us like that whole bounce, sea walk in, the whole thing. And there was a lot of people that could catch it, but most of them from the crumpers that could catch it, there was already dancers that have experience in doing different styles and doing choreo, like myself, Kitty, Jody, Erwin, Dynamite. We got it, but there was a lot of crumpers that's even high level and they're just shining on the crumb floor. But when we did that choreo, they was lost. Like, and I was like, maybe that's part of the fact what's wrong with there's nothing wrong with crumb, but the fact of what could be better in crumb.
Yeah.
And I feel like hip hop does a better job of representing that, like the old school tracks, like some Method Man, some this, some old tracks, but still the beats take a upper hand in that. And I feel like that's where there's something missing, and that's where certain kind of styles shine out more. Like to take like Rubik's, for example, like he can dance on an old school track, but you would assume like his style is not made for like old school. Yeah. There's a lot of people I feel like in France that dance that way, kinda like like that, and they're like they would just maybe choke on that. And also like I feel like if we keep the music like that, it will change the way we dance or perceive dance. Like
for sure.
Like I can't tell you a Running Man is important is if the BPM is always 140. Like I can't like that's hard. That's hard. Like the BPM should be like 90 to 110. Like that's where that chill bounce is like more party kind of dance also.
Yeah, otherwise poor people forcing it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like that's why I asked about the music. Like
yeah. If the music changed, the dance will also change. Yeah. It's just people getting along or following the music.
Yeah.
Everybody like there are certain people that only dance on techniques, certain people that only dance blow ups or something like that. It's crazy because it looks nice, but the whole essence of hip hop is gone. It's crazy. There's no bounce. There's
focus
no
on the climax.
Yeah. Because it can be hard. You can win with that, but do you really feel happy though?
Yeah.
Do you really? Are you proud of yourself?
Like, is she really dancing or is she just a robot? Kinda. Like is she just doing competitions or is she really dancing?
And those beats with I was like, okay. Or the 1 minute silence in a track. Crazy.
That's old school though for battle.
Yeah, but
like that was like the standard. Like there was one part of the music where it just dropped, and then it went be.
Well, for my feeling, that's like 20 seconds. Nowadays, it's almost your whole round.
That's crazy. That's not okay.
You have to be
like there's
flowing through it or something like that.
Yeah, there's no musicality in silence.
It's crazy.
Then also like moving on to like on battling, like I said, like battle dance is like growing, it's getting more commercialized, like higher platforming, more sponsors showing. Do you feel like with also like concepts like Behind the Decision from Baba from Freedom City, and like what Breakers really had to do for like the Olympics is like setting an objective reality of what a winner in a competition is. First off, what do you feel like if you had to make an order and like a ranking point of how you would judge, let's say, just say a hip hop battle, how you would judge a hip hop battle in order, and how many points would that certain topic get? So let's say, for example, in hip hop, I find most important your bounce. You get 2 points if you have a bounce, or within 2 points you can get a half a point because your bounce is high. And then maybe like you can have a beat kill there, and you should use your head twice, whatever stupid shit you wanna. Like within objectivity, how would you rank your judging setup?
Cool. Like foundation has to be on the. I think I'm different in that. The first place for me has to be your own identity. Mm-hmm. If you got that already, you already have 2 points for me.
Cool.
Then comes foundation, bounce, groove, rock. So that could also be a 2 point if you got that. I would say that's those two are my number one.
Number one,
yeah. Musicality for sure. I can't stand it if like a Running Man is like offbeat. How can you be a Running Man offbeat? That's crazy. That's crazy. Musicality, I would say then I would like to, like you Crumpers, get off like that. I would love to see that in hip hop, like a get off, like
Kind of get off.
kind of get off at the fourth
hard.
place. I don't think it's hard right now because of the beats, because everybody's doing it. But a get off, see, that's how messed up it went. Now get off is on fourth place, and then fifth place. I think your athleticism.
Yeah, athleticism, like the control over your body.
Your control, because I'm a kind of guy that just dance on feeling. I just let go, and sometimes I lack the control of athleticism.
Okay, then putting that into perspective, how would you judge that specific part, the athleticism? Because hip hop is a style where it's just, I wouldn't want to say all over the place, but there's a lot of ways you can interpret your own style.
Yeah, crazy.
So how would you judge, to make it like an easy example, like how would you judge on just that topic, athleticism, Kelly versus Gio?
It's crazy. If I have to picture them in my head right now.
Yeah.
Like Gio, I love his athleticism. He goes to the ground easy. He can shape his body like crazy. And Kelly is staying true to hip hop. Of course, she has also moments. She uses the athleticism in her
Her grooves and her flows are really advanced.
She uses that mostly in her. How do you say it? She is at a certain level, like when she's bent on her knees.
Mm-hmm.
That's really tough. She shows it there. Yeah. She really shows it there. And nowadays, I saw her a couple of times. She also used the ground. I'm like, oh, it's getting there. I'm like, shit. But yeah, those things. If you go, but yeah, Gio is throwing like really his body in it. He can achieve certain points with his body, and I find that like really athletic.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Was there anything other on that list?
There was what was it? Get off. Was it?
What would you describe as a hip hop get off?
Really on beat. If I describe it with old school beat, you have to be on the boom bap, and then all round, taking everything, every sound, every whatever, and your aura, your presence.
Okay.
That's like, who does that mostly? There's this.
That's a good definition, though. I think I couldn't have asked for a better definition, because it comes close to like Crump get off.
Really? Oh,
because it's like using all the basics, all your fundamentals and basics at once on the music.
Crazy.
That's the meaning of a get off. So yeah, it actually came.
Oh shit!
So it's actually more possible than I thought before. When the first time you said it, that's like crazy.
Yeah, but that's also, I think, because I also have like Crump friends that show the style, and I'm also knowing that more.
Yeah.
Because Passive's also now showing more interest in the music of Crump.
Mm-hmm.
So as a crew member, I also noticed that, but I also do my own research then. So that's why crews are also important. They motivate you to do other things.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing also more research on house
Mm-hmm.
and on the music of Crump. Like really the music first, and then I wanted to.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, shit, because with hip hop it's very different. We approach really different.
Yeah.
And Crump is like amazing.
Yeah.
Every battle, you guys are the trendsetters. Like really.
Yeah, because we really attack the music.
Yeah.
That's like a whole part of it. And then that's where I find it hard now that I'm training hip hop more, to like soften that kind of.
That's crazy.
Because otherwise I go in too hot. It isn't bouncy if it's all like an attack on the beat. Like it all has to be like flowy, kind of. And I also feel like hip hop, when I watch the battles between Crump or hip hop, or just they're separate, I feel like Crump is really like about giving you climaxes, like really making a statement the whole time.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
hip hop is just an ongoing monologue.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%. That's why I think if you use the energy from Crump into hip hop, and it's possible on the beats nowadays, it would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I try to always like combine the two, but it's like hard to not go too far on one or the other.
Yeah,
Like,
really?
in Crump, it's easier for me because
Yeah.
I have that more under control, but I have just a hard time pacing myself within hip hop. I feel like
Yeah, I can understand that.
I have to really hold myself back, and I get the feedback often. Like they say, like it's too Crump.
Damn.
It's too Crump, bro. I say, but it's mostly from people that know me for years.
Yeah.
So it's like also like they already thought about it. Like kind of they were looking for that in me, and then they see it and they're like, no, this is too much. But yeah,
It's still too Crump. Damn.
it's still too Crump.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But that's cool. But it's get better every time, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, but how do you look at like objectivity versus subjectivity when it comes to battle dance? Because sometimes when you look at an event, some people go or might not go depending on who the judges are because they feel like they judge within their style. Like say, Rubik's comes, then Gio should have a more probability to win. Where then Lumi comes, then Kelly has a more probability to win. So how do you look at how should a judge in your mind look objective to a battle to where they can have their own opinion or maybe not at all?
They have to expand their horizon. Because I know for sure some people, like when I give a class, this is what I always say in the beginning of my class.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to a battle and you're not going to pre, don't mind that. It's just a judge having a certain flavor, a certain interest. And that's okay. But one day they will eventually like it because it's evolving. They have to expand their horizon.
Of course, yeah.
So I think a judge should be really thinking broad. Only not with their own style,
Yeah.
but also could invest and have some time in the other opponent's style.
Yeah.
And that's nowadays what's not that happening, I think, in my opinion. Because I think people still judge the way they dance, what they like.
Yeah.
And that's tough because some people are really hard. You had the sickest round, but the judge don't feel you. Hey, better luck next time.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I get sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes it feels like what gets hype gets the win eventually.
Crazy.
Which is crazy. Like the chants in the crowd shouldn't shook me as much, but I know it can
Yeah,
influence a judge.
by far.
So that's
and
why
it's
it was
all
have an
caught
effect.
on 4K.
Yeah.
Every event, 4K caught.
Yeah.
Judges are shaky. Okay, judges hear the favorite. Hey, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because you're asked for a judge for your honest opinion. Of course, you can bring in your flavor, your interest, etc. But yeah, if he lose, he lose. If she lose, she lose.
Yeah. And also like from an organizational standpoint, how can you as an organization, because it's usually organized by somebody that dances themselves, so
Yeah.
they have an opinion also.
Yeah.
And not even their opinion, but just how can they, when we want to work to like having our own like league, essentially, like Red Bull's doing or whatever, just having our own platform where we battle dance, mainstream. How would you protect the objectivity of the judging?
First of all, don't do the judging system like Red Bull, like the fan favorite shit.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Second of all, have different judges. Simple. Don't invite 3 judges that dance the same or approach the music the same. Because I think at a certain, well, mostly the judges are like a high level, etc. But you also know how they dance. Don't ask them all three. I think there should be one new school guy, one old school, and one in the middle, or maybe like more freedom kind of people, person. I think you have to really have to let your event work. 3 different judges.
And how would you hold them accountable? Like, let's say they make a weird choice, like even just one of the judges, like not even about somebody loses, somebody wins, but somebody clearly won, but maybe they point to their crew member instead, for example.
I would explain with them in the briefing. Don't vote on your teammates if he lose or she lose. Don't even put your hand there.
Yeah.
You have to be honest. I think this should be more honest. I think this should be more transparent in a kind of way. People are choosing team members, are choosing, oh, I know him more, I know her more. Yeah. Don't do that shit. That's not real hip hop. Hip hop is real.
Hip hop is real.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Apart from the fact that you're getting paid.
Yeah. So I'm paying you.
I'm paying you to
vote wrong because that's your crew member or your friend or something like that, or your fiance. I don't care. If that person lose, that person lose.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You can't be working in like a restaurant and be like, no, I like that table more. No.
Yeah, it's
Go
crazy.
to that table and serve them, man. Like
shit. No, man, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah. How to think of it.
That it happens that often, and we kinda actually let it happen.
Yeah.
Like because we know, but what can you do about it? How can you protect it? How because I think of it in a way also like with becoming more professional, you have to be more professional. You have to be more strict in it.
Yeah.
And you can't have like childish things, or you can't present like a childish feature or something petty to a sponsor. Like you can't, or an investor or whatever.
Yeah.
In the sense of that. Because it will be noticeable that you're not as ready to go into the big money league or whatever, big main league stage, if you're not ready to keep a certain level of professionalism. Like if you're in boxing or football, if you're doing something weird, you're directly getting checked by a board, and they will see if you can still be a ref or a judge or whatever.
I think we should do that too, though. I think we should do that too. Exactly what you're saying. They have to fit the checkboard. They have to be fit for it. Okay, does this happen often? Okay, no, skip that guy.
Yeah.
Skip that girl. I don't know. I don't care.
Because I always think of like maybe I should just, if I was doing some like big event, I would just have like an extra judge that just gets like a little money just to be there and not participate. And then if somebody just doesn't cut it, or they just do something weird, I can just go, yo, you can go home, and then I can put them.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
And then you actually also get less money. Now you get you get the money for the person that was waiting, and now the other one gets your money. Like the more money. Like that's something I really think about, like how you can hold people accountable, because I've been at battles where the judging was just annoying, like million ties and like 3 judges. It's not even 2. It's at IDL there was two judges the whole time. I counted maybe like 5 ties the whole weekend. So
it's crazy.
So if that is the case for them, then why do I have 3 judges and almost every battle gets a tie?
It's crazy.
Like that can't, like it can't happen. Also, also as a, like, I know sometimes a tie is fatted, but I feel like that's a rare occasion, and it should be very, very obvious.
Yeah. I had a couple of times. Tie. Or a judge that doesn't like my style, but yeah. As a dancer, as competing, you can't do anything about it. But as an organizer, like you said, you should be ahead of that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But what in your mind would make somebody deserving of being a judge?
I would say the year of experience, and the total invest in that in the style he does or she
Okay.
does. I think that's and the honesty, because I don't want, if I'm organizing a battle, I don't want a cocky person in that seat.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's humble, that's really like wanting to judge.
Yes, just part of like the vibe.
Yeah, I think most people hire people because of name or achievements, but yeah, the experience has to do more matter than that.
Yeah. Should it be logical that somebody that maybe wins the battle gets to maybe judge, depending on what person they are and how many experience they have and what knowledge they have? Should they then be like a judge for the next edition? Is that a logical leap for an organization?
I don't think you should. I think it can be, but I've seen a lot of battles where the winner of the last edition went judge and went totally wrong.
Hmm.
People got too cocky. People got too asking, demanding too much. But you're just for this seat, like for the first time. How can you be
Yeah,
demanding this much? It's crazy.
Yeah. But that's how you block your own blessings. It's when you think you're
For
there.
sure.
It's when you think you're
Bro.
there, but you're not.
Sit down. You're just. It's like a kid, just wet out of diapers, and you think you can conquer the whole world, bro. No.
Yeah, it's like when
Yo.
because the grass looks greener over there in that judging seat.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they're just chilling, but they
Yeah.
really just be focused.
Yeah.
They are. I feel like judging is kind of more chilling than being a participant, but that should be logical.
Of course.
That should be logical because the pressure is not as much on you.
No, especially if you. I think there's a pressure because of who you judge for, who you're gonna pick.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, mostly it's just raising your hand. Okay, this guy has this guy has that. You have the real judges that watch the whole battle, and in their mind there's like, okay, 1 point, 1 point on that, 1 point on that, 1 point on that. Those are the judges you want.
Yeah.
Those are the judges that are true and honest with their choice.
Yeah.
And I think mostly the battles miss that,
Yeah.
the honesty.
Then how do you feel about like what people say, like you ask a judge for advice and they say the other person like wanted it more?
I never ask.
No?
Never ask. Never. This is also for the camera. I never ask because it's gonna be in your head your whole entire career. You're not supposed to. How do you take that? How do you say that? Don't think about it too much. It's just the flavor of the judge that moment.
Yeah.
Because maybe this battle, okay, it was shit, not even through the pre, but next battle you won the battle. But the judges find you more battling or whatever. And that's what I had a couple of times. That was crazy. So I lost the day before, not even through the pre, and the next day I won. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It
It's
actually
crazy.
is.
Mostly because the flavor and the interest of the judges are totally different. And that's why some people also say I pick my battles because of those shenanigans.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I was putting myself through that when I was like, okay, after every battle I do, mostly if I pass the pre-selection because it's easier for them to remember. But I'm gonna ask the judges what kind of feedback they have for me. Like maybe I can work on some. And for the first couple of times, I just got like such disappointing answers.
Jeez.
Like that's not what I asked you, or
You don't have to burn me
it's
like
not,
this.
Not even true. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's not even true. And then I was just like, no, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna just send all my footage to whoever I see myself or I see them as a mentor or a teacher.
That's the best way.
Or just the people around me, and that just helped me so much more.
Yeah.
Or just my own vision, like what do I lack? Or I immediately go, okay, what does this dancer have? Why is he in the semifinals and I'm not today?
Yeah.
On a objective level, like they take their rest more, or they got more B kill or whatever. Like they really in tune with the music. But yeah, no, asking just
Mostly
for advice
true
sometimes. But how do you feel like about like because some people actually need that the judges give them advice because they're on their own or they train by themselves mostly. They don't really have a teacher. Or they have a teacher that's of like the same generation kinda as them. Like they don't have like an old school like we have. You have like Asani and Argu. You've also been with Wesley and Shay. Like those are really from a different time period. I have Quest. Like, how much does it have to be like noticeable if a judge can't explain themselves like clearly about what the thing was that they went for the other person?
I think the judge only remembers the top 16. But like mostly people also ask the pre-selection. You can't say to me that a summer dance judge can memorize 600 people their pre-selection and oh yeah, you did it wrong. No. This also at a small battle. I don't think judges really remember that.
Yeah. So I actually this is a shout out. This is my moment looking in the camera. I gotta give a shout out to Kevin Paradox because a couple of years back, I asked him about a pre-selection from Culture of Hype and Hope where there was like 200 participants, and he remembered. Actually, he gave me like a detailed answer, crazy. And it was like I felt it was like accurate. So I gotta give a shout out for that one.
Yeah, but Kevin is like he's very observing.
Yeah,
that's a good. Hey, Kevin is a good guy. He knows.
He knows.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's why I also stopped because some feedback what you get is not like it doesn't add up. It's not real because this is not what I did.
Yeah,
and you watch your footage back. It's like 4K here. I can show you.
Yeah,
and when you show it, and the judge is like, "Oh yeah, but this." No, bro.
No.
You don't even bother to watch.
Yeah, don't even
play me.
Then they
bro.
just say you don't remember.
Yeah,
like, that's honest. I don't remember. That's fine.
Yeah, because that's what I said. Honesty. Hip hop is honesty, and so you have to approach it also honesty in what kind of way ever, in judging, in dancing, but also in giving somebody feedback.
Yeah,
it's crazy. If you remember 600 people, like 600 is crazy. How can you remember one?
You have to have like photographic memory to that.
Yeah,
to be doing
like the top 16, I can remember that. Okay, yeah, you did this and this and this.
Yeah.
Okay, but how does it feel for you? Like, if I was a judge, I would ask. I won't answer that. I won't answer that question. What did I do wrong? I just ask them from how does it feel. How did you feel your round? How did this feel?
That's actually a really.
And then when he answers, I did this and this. Okay, why did you do that? Then you can get the conversation going, and it can last for hours. I had that once. It lasted for 2 hours, just about one pre-selection, and there were 2 other people were waiting. I was like, oh, sorry, because I want to help people also get to know their style, their approach.
Yeah,
and just takes time. And like for instance that took two hours. Yeah.
Do you feel like with your style that's also the case?
Oh, I don't ask anybody about what they kind
not just the fact that people had to like take time to
understand it,
figure it out. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'm a dancer that mostly concentrates on my footwork also, and also the dancing big.
Okay.
Because I want to approach other levels in my dance.
Yeah.
And only with boom bap, grooves, separation, it doesn't work for me.
No. Yeah.
Like a couple of years back, I had my own style, but it wasn't nothing. It was like not even foundation. And nowadays, I can put more foundation in it, and it's getting complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask anybody, but I would tell everybody to just be yourself, because there are a lot of copycats. I say it, a lot of copycats.
There are, yeah.
And that's not okay.
Yeah, not even for yourself.
No,
especially not for yourself.
That's,
like should be in this. You should be doing everything you do in life essentially just for yourself. Like
yeah.
If it doesn't like help you or make you feel good in any type of way, then apart from the fact that you feel good about your dance, but if you're just the clone of somebody else,
that's crazy. And I think people should talk more about that. Oh, you're doing this and this. You look like this and this. But yeah, that's what I said earlier. Some people take it as an attack, but it's mostly a feedback. You're doing somebody else.
Yeah, there is actually a very big difference between being inspired and just straight up.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people forget that. The difference. A lot of people forget that, really.
Like, you don't have to like reinvent the wheel. Like, you don't have to find the next.
No.
What's the next bounce? No, we have a bounce. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, and also like who said that? Like KRS-One, was it that said that? Like, hip hop didn't invent anything, but we did elevate a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that should be the essence of you trying to find you or just find something new within something existing.
That's crazy.
That's
deep.
Yeah, but that's where you find your style.
Yeah.
Like that's where you find you. You have to be willing to be whack to be good.
Yeah.
That's like with every sort of thing you do, especially creatively.
Yeah, even when it takes years, at least it will pay off because you have like you got dancers that have talent, and you have dancers that are like from the beginning whack. At a certain point, the talent will lose because the level up will rise. So you have got the whack dancer, and got the talentful, and it's going to grow.
Yeah,
and that's what will happen always.
Always.
And some people forget that, okay, I'm now hot. I can be this forever. No, the next generation will come. Everybody's growing, more capability. That's why the next generation of now is like beating everybody's asses because they have more capability of learning. Yeah. They have more teachers. The pioneers have more time.
Yeah. Also, the pioneers put already a lot of stuff on. We have YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube is so much on YouTube. So many Buddha stretch drills, tie-dyes, drills.
Those are crazy.
Who else drills?
Shout out to those tutorials.
Yeah,
watched it every week, like maybe 12 times, and still not getting it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but also like just in documentaries, when me watching like Rise for a couple times, like for the people that don't know, the most important Crump documentary ever.
Shout out.
Rise is just so much knowledge and a way of approaching like my training.
Yeah.
To like build from that time to now, or to connect within that, or what that makes today. Like, does that make sense? Like, like what I mean is like to get it, like the fact that we have it's so easy to get in touch with the roots. Should it make more easy to keep like essence alive and like elevate them and understand them better? Mm-hmm. Like if I want to, I can, what you say, I can watch a documentary or a training video for free every day.
Yeah.
And if I'm smart enough, I can download it.
Yeah.
And just put it on my drive and I never lose it.
Yeah.
So that's for me like also an important part of my training, because I feel like some people that I see that have a hard time growing, because some people grow really fast and some people grow either really slow or just they stagnate a little and then they just get a really high spike. But some people just never grow, or they just stay in the same lane.
Yeah.
And then I'm just thinking about myself, like, what is it that I'm doing that makes me objectively grow in my dance and tell me, but you don't. Like, we both train. I know we both train.
Yeah.
That's not the thing. But is it what we train? Is it how we train? Is it why we train?
I think the person should have the purpose of why.
Yeah.
I think, and it don't has to be the same. Yeah. Because one thing will fit for you, one thing will fit for me. And I think that's because mostly that's why we have a lot of copycats, or there are a lot of copycats in the world in general. They only see, but they don't know why that person is dancing like that. They don't know why his approach or her approach is like that. That's, I would say, concerning because otherwise you have 6,000 others dancing like that, but it will never be the same like the original one.
No, they will always whoop your ass.
Yeah, because that's her style.
Yeah, because but also as teachers also you should like shoot for them to be like different. I wouldn't even say better, but just different. Like as Quest as a teacher, like I never did, but if I would like literally dance the same as this man, which is already like a little impossible because we don't have the same body structure.
Yeah,
but he would tell me, and he would be like, "Yo, go to the lab and figure out yourself." He was always like, he was even like, I still hold the name Junior Quest, but even when I was Kid Quest, he was always already like, "Yeah, in a couple of years you should have your own name, you should have your own brand." Like this, like he doesn't want minions. He wants to elevate the culture that he helped building. So that should make sense for everybody. But I feel like in some cases it's just like people coming out of a school or not even coming out of school. I can go to a battle and like sometimes already tell who your teacher is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everybody sees it.
Yeah,
everybody.
And it's like sometimes it's all also tied to like the level or the experience, because because maybe that's the inspiration that turns into creation of your own style, but sometimes it just doesn't.
At certain battles you can see, oh, I know that's your teacher, oh, and that's your inspiration, exactly the name, that person is your inspiration, because the blow ups, the get offs, the bounce, even the bounce. Some people bounce a different way, but I can see if that's his bounce or that's his bounce or that's her bounce. I can see that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know when did that happen, but it's totally different. It's a different feeling or something like that. But also the body structure is also different.
Yeah.
It's crazy that a human can see that.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like even somebody of a different body structure, I can see.
Yeah.
That's your teacher. Or that's your inspiration, kinda. And then I don't know what it is then that just makes them just keep doing the same pattern. Like they let their student be the same.
Yeah. I don't really know though. I think, oh yeah, my teacher has like this accomplishment, this many accomplishments. I want the same. And maybe a teacher wants to have proteges, because I have certain people have proteges, but they're really copying the style, so a certain style will live on.
Yeah,
that's a crazy thought though.
That's a crazy thought though. Yeah,
Inception.
Inception. Yeah. No, yeah, that's a deep. Yeah, that's actually very deep now.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like, what if it's just somebody that's want his style to live on? What do we say? What's that then?
That's is it ego or narcissism? Sometimes
I don't know, because Faiz has his son dances different than him. I think, at least what I saw. You know Faiz, the French.
I know Faiz. I
pioneer?
don't know his son though.
His son was through the pre-selection of summer dance. Was a tall guy, very young. I don't know his name, but he's like totally different in his approach to music than his dad. But he has certain bounces he has from his dad. You can see that.
You should, yeah.
It's crazy.
But I feel like he be his
his
inspiration.
Well, that's the part I'm like, are we supposed to inherit his style or something like that? Am I supposed to do that because I'm his son? Or do I want to create my own legacy?
Yeah, no, I think if it's just part of it, it doesn't really matter if you say like he's dance free. I'm gonna watch it in a minute, but if you I'm gonna make sure I know. But it's just a part of it. Like we taken like those from Mr. Wiggles. We all this stuff.
Crazy.
That's Mr. Wiggles, but it's like because he's like a pioneer. He pioneered it, kinda.
Yeah.
So, so what would be the difference between that is sometimes a hard line. But if I see you like copying actual moves and rhythms and style, like style is like
Style has
really, really obvious to see if you copy that. But yeah, sometimes it can be that. I don't know what that takes, because also it could just goes against like some principles of like hip hop and battle
True.
culture. Like
Yeah.
even in the same as for rap, for DJ, for dance, for graffiti, you can't do the same as the next.
Yeah.
If a track already has been played, you can't play the track. It's
Yeah.
that simple. If a bar has been said, you can't say that line.
Yeah.
If somebody invents a move, you can't do that move no more. Even
Yeah.
if you thought about doing it, even if you labbed it, if you did it first, you're
Yeah,
too
you
late.
had to do it first.
Yeah, and I feel like with style it's the same, because we're not all the same. It just can't be. Like everybody has
true.
has experienced something different, even though it's similar to somebody else's. It can never be the same. Never.
Yeah. And then we're talking about centimeter work.
yeah. True. But yeah.
Yeah, because in the crew we have certain moves, but we also say that, okay, I want to try this in a battle. Oh yeah, take it, of course. But it will never be the same. We think we will never be the same.
No, but that's crew. Like y'all should be sharing knowledge. So why not
Yeah,
move?
but
Why can't it be a pigeon move? Like it can't.
that's also the part of, okay, but what if we do this too much? What if we take too much from each other?
You should be always sharp on that though. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. You can't be all like you can take like real signatures.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
if-
And I could never do what Luciano did.
yeah, I wanted to say like if all they all started doing like the knee spins of like Luciano, yeah, that would be obvious, because he has been doing those for many years,
Years.
even before Pigeon Crew,
And it's getting cleaner every time. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But in the same way, it would be the same way of it in terms of style. If you would take like Imaudi's goofiness with his battles, like he has a special way of doing
Yeah.
that. Like,
That's true.
and yeah, that would be a more obvious one. But if you would just have like some kind of ground move and you came up with it within your practice, then who are we to say you can share that as a crew? Like,
Yeah. True.
but yeah, there is sometimes a thin line between like sharing and being like corny and same.
Whole combo, no, that's no good.
No. But just the move. Like I see that sometimes happening. Like I saw that between Gio and Danny once. Like they just knew he was gonna do that move, and they was battling each other,
Yeah.
and they just did the move together just to taunt each other. Like
Crazy.
that's funny. Also at Red Bull BC1, like Haruto versus Asini. Have you watched?
Yeah, the final.
The finals, yeah, they're both B-Boy Carnival crew, so they both
it's
did like some
crazy.
hop or something at the same
Yeah.
time, and the crowd was just losing it. Like that's fun to me.
Yeah. Did you saw the video after
No,
of what the person that lost getting off stage angry without congratulating his crew member? That was crazy. Caught in 4K by a telephone.
so Haruto did not congratulate.
No, he was so angry he left the stage. You saw that on the video. That's why you always should be like focused on everything. At such an event, you can't do funny
No,
shit.
bro.
You're not supposed to do
You're a
that.
representative of yourself.
Yeah, because now there's a rumor of, oh, they got mad at each other, etc. because he lost.
Nah,
It's crazy. You should watch the video. I don't know if it's still around, but you saw him.
but probably they understand both.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's like
hard.
really a final.
Yeah.
Of course, there are feelings.
of course there are feelings, but
You can't walk off the stage like
but yeah, but then I think they
bro. If you have
emotions run high.
Emotions.
But also, I feel like that's a selfish way of him looking at it, because
exactly.
If I'm on the biggest stage that b-boying has to offer with him battling
crazy.
with my crew member in the finals, we won.
Yeah,
Point
I would be
blank.
happy.
We split in the money. We both won. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
I don't
The
think
judges don't
most people
matter.
do that, but
I don't think most people do that. No, but I
Yeah.
feel like you can keep the belt. It's your belt.
Bro, the
if
belt.
I lose, it's your belt. but it's our window.
Yeah,
I feel like that should be
main reason.
Yeah, that should be the main. I'm
main
in
reason.
the finals of the big with my crew member in our own country. That's
crazy. That's crazy.
That's the craziest way
That's
you can get.
achievement as a crew.
Like it shouldn't be all about that one spot. Like I've been doing also like some low key, some digging in like music industry and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just see like people like Pain or somebody like that that's really big, but never was like the one that got all the number one hits, or
That's
was
crazy.
even not even sometimes not even top 20. But those are still memorable historical hits.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not about number one in that sense. It's just
Oh.
about the fact that you're even there. Like it's a life experience. It's not about
Exactly.
Because after that, there's nothing anyway. So it's just about the ride. Like if
Yeah.
I was to be able to just, I don't know how they work or if they're just doing b-boying for their work or whatever, like or being like people that are sponsored by Red Bull, whatever. Like if you can do that thing you love as a job, you don't have to be the best.
Bro.
In my opinion, you don't have to be
Bro.
the upper best number
Don't have
one
to.
guy. Like if I don't have to go to a 9 to 5, I can do this every day and make a living.
Sign my ass up.
Yeah, sign me
Sign
up,
me
bro.
up, bro.
Bro, I'll be number 10 any day of the week, bro. I don't
I
care.
don't care. Rebel money is good though.
Rebel money is good though. What you doing? Yeah, I just got to work. Yeah, though, bro. I just got out of jam session, bro.
Jeez.
Do that
Jam
every day.
session, just wearing this to sport. That's my contract.
That's our contract. Like,
Yeah, that's. Did you know that? Every battle they have to go, they have to wear something from Red Bull.
yeah, of course, because they're sponsored.
Yeah, but that's
obvious.
crazy. You can never wear your clothes anymore, your own clothes, because I think
I think, Brandon,
Yeah.
you should just get. I feel like you should just be smart with it. Like
Yeah.
you should just get a T-shirt that you think is dope for battling, and just whatever place there's left, put a Red Bull logo on it.
a sticker here, right there.
Yeah, yeah. Just make sure that your contract says that they have like something matching for every color and accessory. Like,
That's
they
the
should
best.
they should get you
That's
a
the
hairband, a wristband, a shirt, a pants, a sock. I don't care, a shoe.
Every accessory that's possible.
Then you can wear your own clothes. You just wear one
Yeah.
thing, it's Red Bull. Or I just go with the can on stage,
Give me a ring. Give me a Red
Give
Bull
me a ring with Red Bull.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, I think that should work like that. I don't even think that's that crazy. Like wasn't like Luciano and James also sponsored by Hip Hop Kings, where they did just debut? Because they was wearing that sweater the whole time.
Wearing
my
it the
friends.
whole time. So that's a couple of years ago. Wow. That's way back.
Like,
Jeez.
yeah. You pay me? Well, I'll wear a logo. I
Yeah,
don't care.
don't worry. Jeez.
I don't
Biggest
see it, I don't
stage
see it
ever.
anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro, yeah. No, this has been a good conversation, bro.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming here. Of
course.
for taking the time, your evening, to have this conversation with me. I feel like we got into a lot of stuff regarding battling and development of the culture.
Yeah. For
So,
sure.
I just want to thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank you for having
Do
me.
this another time.
Yeah.